democracy, reconciliation, diversity, responsibility, respect, freedom, and equality. Today, these pillars represent the values of a democratic South Africa. The years 1948 to 1994, however, were dark times in South African history. A nation was divided, apartheid was law. The basic principle behind apartheid was simple: segregate everything. The apartheid regime wanted to keep black and white divided by implementing strict rules and legislation. For a number of years, they succeeded. Before you enter the museum, you follow a ramp that showcases photos of the descendants of early Johannesburg residents. As you enter the museum, you are immediately confronted with the reality of a racial segregation. The story begins with a representation of the diversity of people who gathered to work in the mines of Johannesburg. After that, you are taken on a journey through the years of racial classification, detentions, and the oppression of the nationalist regime. The museum examines the rise of black consciousness, the armed struggle, and finally, the release of Nelson Mandela after 27 years of imprisonment. Life under apartheid is showcased through a series of photographs and newspaper articles. Important events that occurred during these years, like the Soweto uprising and the Sharpeville massacre, are also displayed. This, combined with the stark exterior of the museum, brings to mind images of detention, oppression, and division. A big part of the museum is dedicated to Nelson Mandela and his story of forgiveness and resilience. The museum honors this great leader through a series of photographs and memorabilia. Other important anti-apartheid leaders are also honored in this manner. The Apartheid Museum is a journey of contrasts, oppression and freedom, tragedy and triumph, chaos and peace. As you exit the museum, you came to the realization that apartheid is exactly where it belongs, in a museum.